Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. Today we're going to be finishing... Oh, I need a spawn proof for that. Today we're going to be finishing the actual main structure of the Wither Skeleton farm. In the last episode we went through and we flattened out and buttoned this entire fortress. So what I'm going to do in this episode is, starting here at this crossroads, I'm going to construct the actual Wither Skeleton farm right here. The actual platform where I'll be standing will be a bit lower, and then I've got to do some material gathering so I can build it first and foremost. So that's actually what I'm going to get started on now. I need some turtle eggs to lure away any pigmen that spawn in the farm. I need hoppers and chests, obviously, to make the farm itself. And eventually I'll need to get a piglin with a sword in the center of the farm, because wither skeletons are aggressive towards piglins. And so they'll try and track to it, and then they'll fall down a hole into a killing chamber, so I can kill them all. But if I get a piglin with a crossbow, he could shoot things and cause problems. So I want just piglin with a sword, turtle eggs. I actually need to turn a lot of these into slabs so I can deal with blazes, and then hoppers, chests, and also some cactus, because that's a surefire method of killing anything that doesn't belong there. So yeah, that's the material list for what I'm going to need for this build. So I'm gonna get to work on gathering that, and I'll be right back. After a little bit of work, I've finally gathered most, if not all, of the materials that I will need to build the actual farm itself. Just some basic building materials. I didn't grab any of the redstone just yet because I will be having a sorting system to sort out the bones from the coal from the skulls. But I don't want to build that yet because I want to make sure the farm works first, because I don't want to waste redstone supplies and the time it takes to build that and find out that it doesn't work, because that would be it'd be a huge waste of time to find out that for some reason it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm going to just do a few hoppers into a few chests until I get confirmation that it's actually pumping out wither skeletons at an appropriate rate, because if it isn't, then I will tear it down. I will abandon the nether permanently, and I will delete the world, because after all this work, that would make me very, very, very sad. Of course, I wouldn't actually delete the world, but the point still stands. It would make me very sad. So yeah, this is the center of the farm. It's gonna be a bit hazardous, and I'll have to clear out some of the area below it and a little bit around it to make way for the actual farm itself. But it's time to actually get started. Oh, I didn't grab gold boots. Getting a piglin is gonna be fun. I might do that one. I might do that part on camera, just for the fun of it. So yeah, that's this much done. Materials are gathered. I know I said I was going to get the piglin in the spot on camera, and I actually was starting to record it, and then it took about like an hour. It took a long time. I had to go out like decently far to find one that actually had a sword, because everyone I found either had a crossbow or was a baby, which was incredibly annoying. And then it just took forever to lure him into the spot. Since I didn't have any gold, I just had to block up and have him follow me, which wasn't the most efficient method, so next time I'll have to do that a lot better. I should actually use the boat. I had a boat. Oh, but I had no way to move it upwards, so yeah. Actually, this is probably the most reliable method, but yeah, I got him in there finally. And I've got the actual farm in place. So all that's left to do is to clear out most of the spawn proofing, but not all, because I want there to be some buttons still here to block the spawns of magma cubes. So I'm only going to mine certain buttons, and hopefully I can do this right. Yeah, okay, they're all properly measured, that's good. I'm trying to remember. Oops, that's not right. I gotta remember how this is supposed to be laid out. I think it was like this. I honestly can't remember if I'm doing this right, because there's a specific way these have to be laid out so that magma cubes don't spawn. And I don't think I'm doing it right. But that's okay. Just a couple magma cubes here and there aren't gonna hurt nobody. Hopefully. If they do spawn, they'll just despawn after a bit anyway, so I suppose it doesn't really matter that much. Oh shoot, I broke the wrong line. I did that twice, okay. So yeah, that there should block magma cube spawns. So, and I can do that on all four sides. And then I'll have some spare buttons to go around afterwards. So hopefully, oops, wait, hopefully this farm should work. So I'm actually going to go AFK for a little while, just to see if I can get some spawns, because obviously I'm not going to have any spawns while I'm inside of it, because mobs can't spawn that close. But it should work. The only it's a piglin with a sword. I hate this game. As I was saying, the only unfortunate thing about this is the spawns are going to be significantly lowered because of the amount of zombified piglins that have spawned in this area. So that's going to be a bit of a detriment, but eventually that'll get worked out, and because I'm playing in a single player world, I don't have to deal with other areas being loaded and spawning even more mobs. So yeah, that should be all good to go. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna AFK for a while, and I'll show you guys the results. Without the spawn proofing in the total area and all the zombified piglins spawning, this farm runs incredibly slowly. But I did get incredibly lucky. So within, I think it took about an hour and a half. These are all the drops I got. I did not get a lot, but I did manage to get 2 more wither skeleton skulls. So paired with the one that I already have at home, that is all 3 that I need to get the wither. So I can get a beacon, so I can clear out all this over time. Of course, that's going to happen over the course of the next episode, sometime in between the episodes, and then the episode after probably. It's going to take a long time. It's a monumental task, but I'm going to attempt it. And honestly, it might not even be finished in that time, but if it's not, I'm just going to continue work off camera, because honestly more than one episode of that would be incredibly boring. and more than 2 of that would be agonizing, so I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'll probably only do the 1 on it, just to see how far I can get, and then, yeah, do the rest over time, and then move on to a different project for the actual video. But, yeah. So first things first, in the next episode, I'm gonna fight the Wither right off the bat, get a beacon, and go from there. So, I'm gonna start with mining out the lower section, because most of that is predominantly lava lake, so it will be easier, and it's also where most of the stuff is spawning, because it's not connected to bedrock at the top, so there's nothing blocking anything from spawning on it, obviously. So I'm going to clear out that section first, then start working my way up, and from there I'll just mine out any blocks that are left. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the course of the next episode, as well as probably in between several episodes. I'll probably do progress updates on it here and there as well, just to show how much has been made of a difference. And yeah, that's everything. I'm really glad I got this Wither Skeleton farm up and running, even if it is currently incredibly slow. It will get faster. So that's what matters, right? It'll get better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft Mediumcore, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.